I'm going to discuss for custom network today. The reason is any VPC till now, right? If you can see, I haven't created any VPC till now. What happened? Yeah. If you can see, just leave about these two VPCs. If you can see, default VPC is there. This is created by AWS. So as of now, we are using this VPC only. And security group, subnets, everything. Okay, so if you can see, I haven't created any VPCs till now, right? So we are using default VPCs and default subnets. If you can see default subnet we are using, right? Default subnet in the which availability zones and everything we are using default one only. We haven't created anything as of now, right? Is this clear, everyone? So now what we can do, we can create a custom network and we can create instance in the custom network, not in default network. This is our agenda. Okay, so before that, just we can discuss at least half an hour for the custom network, how it will work. Okay, just you give me that anything in custom network, what it will be there in that. First layer is what? This is for global network, first of all. Okay, global network. Inside, first layer is VPC in the region level. After that, subnets, right? Right. After that, availability zones are both are in same subnet level, right? Instances, right? Is this clear, everyone? So if you want to launch an instance, first we should create VPC. Is it right? Then subnet. Make it ready, this two, then we can create instance in that network. If you first want to create instance, that while creating instance, there is a steps to ask, right? Select the subnet, select the VPC. So before that, we should make it ready, this two. Is it right? And security groups. Security groups works under which level, guys? Security groups works under which level? Subnet levels or instance level? Okay. Instance level. Okay. Security groups works under instance level. Okay. Anyway, we will discuss all those things. Guys, I'll just make a note here. I'm going to discuss separately for security services, cloud security services. There is a separate role in market, cloud security engineer. So that's the reason I'm just separating the few services from this course. We can dedicatedly discuss for security services. That is IAM, WAF, NSCL, security groups. So many things comes under that. Okay. If interviews, definitely they will ask regarding security services, which service you are work. You can call it all services. Okay, we can discuss in one or two classes and practicals also in that. Okay, don't confuse. That's the reason. Just I'm skipping security groups. Don't think so. We are done in the security groups. Okay, at that time you will get a good clarity. Okay, as of now, just you should concentrate on custom network. So in the 4 days, you guys should create custom network and launch an instance, and load balance also you should create. So tomorrow I'm going to discuss load balancer. So make you guys ready for these 2 days. May you overload. Okay. Custom network. First is for VPC. If you have any doubts, take a screenshots immediately. If the steps what I'm going to create. Okay. And make it, just make a note each screenshot what step it does. Okay. Anyway, VPC, subnet, EC2. So is there any doubts, anyone, why we are creating VPC, why we are creating subnet? Anyone has any doubts on that? Yes. So we need a security group. So definitely we should create security group also. So as of now, we discuss, we have to create VPC, we have to create subnet, we have to create security groups. Regarding network, anything we miss? Regarding network? Regarding network, anything we miss while creating EC2 mission? Out of 7 steps, what are the steps will come under network point of view? Keys is not comes under network, right? It's authentication for instance, right? Next, firewall. Firewall is nothing but security groups here. Next, protocol, no need to create anything, right? So these three is enough, guys. Okay, these three is enough. VPC, subnet, security groups. Anyway, we are using default security groups as of now. Yeah. Okay. So now you guys should understand the backend network. So many things are there. So many things are there. The first one is, again, I'm redrawing here, global, right? First one is global. And next one is VPC. And next one is subnet. How many types of subnets we have? How many types of subnets we have, guys? I think I already given this content, right? 2. What are those, Tejasvi? That is IPs. I'm asking types of subnets. Subnets. We have a 2 type of subnets, public and private. Okay? Public and private. Just I'm writing here. Guys, I will give you notes on this. We can discuss theory later, but practical is important for this 4 days. That's the reason I'm just covering first practical. Instead of saying subnets, instead of saying VPCs, we have a separate classes for to understand what is VPC, what is subnets. Okay. But we are on the understand for custom network only. Public and private. Okay. Public subnet and private subnet. When we can say this is public subnet, when we can say this is private subnet, guys? Just general. What is public, what is private? Very good. Within, if anyone access within the network, maybe that is private. If anyone access outside of the network, we can consider as a public. And any general definition, general answer? Very good. Abhinand. Public accessible by everyone. Very good. So we are going to access in public domains. What are those? Instagram, Facebook, everyone, right? There is no restrictions, right? But if you want to do any modification in the Instagram, you are not a right person. Only team can access. Those are in internal network, guys. They can modify anything. But we are the public. Yes. So we are the public. We can directly connect and use that sites. If it is Instagram, social sites, what we have, Instagram, Twitter, and everything. If you want to do any modifications, we are not a right person. We have a read access only. Anyway, so public. How they are going to access any resource in the public? By using what? Just general term. No. If you are accessing, right, in your mobile, you are able to access Instagram. You are able to access Amazon. You are able to access Flipkart. What is the prerequisite? Main prerequisite. Guys, you just think as a user. Are you really worried about internet gateway for accessing Flipkart? That is comes under authentication. What we need first? Very good, Jitesh. Internet. Right or not? So whoever having internet, they can play with anything in the mobile, all public domain platforms. Is it right or not? Without internet, they cannot connect anything. So first we need internet. So, okay, you have internet, then you are going to access whatever the network. Then let's suppose this is you. I'm just redrawing here. User. This is user. So we are able to connect Amazon account, right? Is there any restriction for that? Anyone can create, anyone can access. There is no restriction, right or not? So your request will go from outside to AWS network, right or not? Like this way. Like this way. Okay. Then how you are going to access AWS network? So you have internet connection. Okay. You are simply go and access your request to AWS account. Okay. So the request first will go to where? In your internet process, we can understand. You are getting internet from where? Where? Anyone knows? Communication people here? Anyone? So there is a gateway panel nearby your zone. Okay, gateway panel. Okay, gateway panel. So this is distributed to nearby hubs. Okay, if there is a gated community, for example, in the hub, they are distributed entire internet from the internet gateway. From here to here, we can, how we can connect homes here? What? Routers, right? Right or not? We have a routers in every home, right or not? So we are route the internet from nearby hub. Okay, then so this route table is there in your home. If you want to route again this route from the route table, the internet from other devices like TVs, you can do it, but not required. If there is a wireless. If there is a router in your home, the router we are getting internet from the nearby internet gateway panel and hubs. After we are receiving the internet from the gateways, so there is a router in our home. The router is distribute the internet into your home. Whoever giving the username and password, right or not? But this is for wireless process. In very beginning days and very if you can go 20 years back, there is no wireless concept at that time for this internet process in home. We should route the cable from route table to required devices. If it is a TV, if it is a whatever, like power supply, like power supply. What is how the power will going to distribute here? So the power first distributed to, there is a main. Okay. There is a main. So there's a lines we're taking from here to here, and here there is a switchboard from here to here, bedroom, hall, wherever you require. And again, there is a socket panels. So accordingly, we can use, right or not? So same internet also, same this backend, it will work kind of, but there is a, here in the power supply, there is no wireless concept. We are using wire concept, but in the internet, there is a wireless concept. There is no need to route here by using cable. By using wireless only, we are going to use this, all the connections. Okay, just leave it. So here in every region, there is a internet gateway. Internet gateway. Okay. So that attached to VPC. Very important point. Very important point. First your request will go to, internet gateway. If there is no internet gateway, your request will come, you have internet, your request will come to VPC, but if there is no internet, you are unable to go inside of your network. Okay, so that can provide internet gateway. Okay, and the internet gateway always attached to VPC level. VPC level. So first my request is coming to internet gateway inside AWS account. If there is no internet gateway, you are unable to access anything in the network. Okay, this is very first point you should understand. Okay, we can do practical also. Without internet gateway, are you able to access any instance inside? Okay, now, so this internet is public or private? Internet always public. There is no private concept. We can just restrict access only, but always it is a public. Now, can I route my public internet to private subnet? Can I route it? If I route from here to here, can I call is this private subnet? It's a public subnet, right? So this is not at all correct. This is not at all correct. Okay. Can I route traffic from internet to public subnet? Definitely we can do it. The reason is it's a public subnet. So the request is coming from the public. So always it's a public. So there is no issue. We can route it from here to here. There is no challenge here. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. I'm not discussing about NAT now. Okay. So as of now, we discuss there is an internet gateway. It should be attached to VPC to go our request to access public subnet. Okay. My internet is coming. So how to distribute from here to here now? How to distribute? Okay. There is internet here. I should route from here to here. How to do that? Here. Internet gateways provide internet only. Guys, route 50th. Very good, Sunil. Router. Just now we discussed, right? So how we can route internet from the gateway panels? Using routers only. Every home there is a router, right? The meaning is we are route the traffic from other place to your place. Okay, there is a internet gateway panel. You just assume that I need internet from this room, public room. How we can do it? By using router only, we can route the traffic from here to here, right or not? So in AWS, the concept is called route table, not router. Okay. Let's suppose route table. Okay, route table RT. Is this clear? My route table is created. Now I should route, right? I should route to from internet gateway to route table, right? So my internet is coming till route table now. Now where should I route this internet? Public subnet or private subnet? Public subnet. Is this clear? So what you can understand, this is very, very important step. Many people do mistake here only. They're creating route table, but they forget to route the traffic from internet gateway to route table. So creating a route table is not a complete job, right? Creating volume is not a complete job. We should attach it. So creating route table, just half of the task done. We should route the traffic. If you purchase a route table, the job not got done, right? We should use the route table. We should route the route table. Then we can able to use. You go and purchase route table from the market that you are not getting any internet, only purchasing of the route table. We should connect it, right or not? So I purchase a route table means I created a route table. Then I should use this route table. Where to where? Internet gateway to route table to public subnet. Is this clear everyone so far? Any doubt? Okay. So now my request, see in the public subnet, there is an instance, right? There is an instance, right? In the instance, there is application, right? Application, right? Maybe Flipkart application is there. Okay. Now, if I want to access Flipkart, my request is go. How? Why your request will go from here to here? You have internet. That's the request is going from your device to out. Otherwise, if there is no internet, your request even here only got stuck. There is no internet. Now, okay, I have internet. Okay, request is going here and coming to internet gateway. Okay, allowed here. Allowed here. So here there is a routing now. Okay, route table, and there is a routing again, route table and public subnet and instance. Now I can access Flipkart, right? Now I can access Flipkart. Now the same concept. There is a instance here. There is a instance here. Here Twitter. Okay. Now in my laptop, I'm trying to access Twitter now. Twitter. Flipkart. Okay. The Flipkart we are able to access. The reason is instance is in the public subnet. There is a internet routing. There is a path to go my request from here to there. There is no any break. There is no hurdle here, right? So my request will go here. Now I'm trying to access Twitter. Okay, my request will go from here first. I'll use different color. Okay, my request will go here. I have internet gateway panel to route table. So I haven't route anything from here to my private subnet, right? So my request got stuck here only. There is no path to go Twitter, right or not? How router can control? We should route, we should select which subnet this traffic will go. But I haven't selected private subnet at that time. I have selected only public subnet. So your request will about here. Request about here. So you are unable to access. The reason is Twitter is in private subnet. It will not work for internet. Is it clear, everyone? Is this clear, everyone? So what we can understand from this architecture that we can discuss, Aswin. Everything we can discuss later. We will do the lab. Okay, don't worry. Just you should focus what we need to create. That's it. How the traffic will go. You just focus on that. Otherwise, you miss something later. Okay. Okay, guys. As of now, what we created here? Tell me, guys, what we have created as of now. First point is what? Okay. What we can do, I'll write here. Public network. Okay. So whatever points you're going to call out, I just write here only. Okay, guys. What is the first point in public? See this architecture. What is the first point we can do here? What? Very good. Internet gateway. Is this correct? Is this correct, everyone? First, what we need to create? From the scratch, I'm asking. Very good, Jitesh. So, global network, we haven't created anything already there. Okay, just select region. I'll just write the points. Region selection. Point number 1. Next. So, where should we attach internet gateway? Then first VPC should be there, right? If you create internet gateway, for example, there is no VPC, then you can create VPC. This is not a good practice. First, network should be there, then we can attach those things. First, what we need to create? VPC. Virtual private. Guys, we can discuss what is VPC also. Okay. What is VPC, guys? Just one word answer. Already we have discussed, right? What is VPC? Why we need to create VPC here? Anyone? Why we need to create VPC? Very good, Ashwin Kumar. Own private space. As we know, AWS is a public platform. How we can private it? By using VPCs for private network. Yes, Dinesh Kumar. Is this clear, everyone? Anyway, we can discuss later everything. Third one. Okay, VPC created. Next, what we need to create? Very good. Subnets. If you see this architecture, guys. VPC ready. Next subnets, right? First network, then additional things. I'm not saying we cannot create internet gateway. There is no interdependence, but good practice I'm saying here. Subnets. Which subnets? Which subnet I need to create here? Public subnet. Very good. Why? I'm just mentioning public network here. Okay. Okay. Now question to everyone. How can I call this is public subnet, this is private subnet? AWS is not providing to create directly public subnet and private subnet. Just subnet is only one subnet. But based on that usage, it's categorized into two types. What are those? Public and private. So how we can call this is public subnet? How we can call this is private subnet? Very good, Tejashvi. Very good, Abhilash. You guys are on the flow now. If the network, if you can see in the network, there is a routing from internet to route subnet. Are you agree? There is a routing, right? From internet gateway is nothing but public, right? There is a routing from public internet to subnet. So this is public subnet. Is there any routing here? This is private subnet. Is this clear? There is no separate steps for public subnet, private subnets. We have only one subnet. As per the usage, as per the routing, we can call it as a public private. If you are make it public, so I want to make this subnet into public, what I can do? Simply, I want to make this private subnet into public. What I can do here? Just think it, guys. You are right. I want to make it this private subnet as a public subnet. How we can do it? New password. Guys, just think. See this architecture. Don't think much. Everything is there in front of you. See this architecture. I want to make it this private subnet into public. What we can do? Very good. Route tables, right? Otherwise, if you can write here from here. This is also public, right? Now Twitter guy can access, right? If I want to make it private, just remove this connection. Just remove this connection, right? Is it clear? Just remove this connection. Now no one can access. How private subnet we can, there is a separate story we can discuss. Okay. Now coming to that point. Subnets. Next. Okay. Internet gateway. I have created internet gateway. What is the next step? You missed something here again. No. I have created internet gateway. What I need to do next? Anyone? No. What connect? What VP says? Very good. We should attach it first, right? Again, here also people do mistakes. See, like you. Creating internet gateway is not at all done. We should attach which VPC is going to work. You have a two VPCs, right? One VPC, you are not going to give any access to everyone. At that time, no need to attach your internet gateway to your VPCs, right? Yes. We should attach. We should attach to your VPC. Guys, please concentrate. Nothing is, there is no rocket science here. If you feel this is very difficult, you always feel like a difficult. If you feel this is very easy, you will get a good confidence at that time. Okay, if everything is easy in the market, everyone can go and join there, right? You should pray to God. There is a difficult concept, but I can understand easily. Then only will get a job. If everything is easy, everyone will go. What you can do in the hard work at that time? Nothing is there to do. If there is an easy process, everyone can go. If there is a Sunday market, everyone can go, right? It's accessible for everyone. If there is any restrictions, you should do hard work to go there. The same market is there on moon. Anyone can go. See, but who will go? Whatever the reasons, it's very restricted. People can go, right? If everything is, everyone can come. Don't think so, sir. This is a little difficult. The creation of application is difficult. Then who will pay 1 lakh? Who will pay 2 lakhs? To doing MS Word work, anyone can give 1 lakh. Don't think so, guys. The situation completely changed. Okay. We are here to crack a job. Only target. Don't divert anywhere. Only 2 months or 3 months, 4 months, 5, at least 1 year. Put a target accordingly. But don't put target like a short time, one month, 2 months. After that, you may disappoint. Why I'm not getting job? Don't do that. Put a target, long target. Learn something. Learn new skills along with AWS. Okay. Okay, guys. We should attach to your VPC. Next. Okay, route tables. So route tables also we can create two route tables, public route table, private route table. Okay. Otherwise, if you can see, there is a conflict. The reason is this route table and tracking, getting path from internet gateway, right? If I want to route the traffic from other route table to subnet, we should create other route table only. Okay. Let's suppose I need a traffic from private route table to private subnet. What traffic we can discuss later. But we are not supposed to use this route table. If you can use, again, it's going to public. Okay, again, it's going to public. So what we can do, we can create a private route table. We can route it. Then what is the source from this private table? We can discuss later. If it is a source is internet gateway, no need to create again route table. We can path take from here. If it is a public, but I need a private connection here. If it is a private connection, if you can use the same route table that is a public route table, it's again going to public, right? I need a connection. I need a path from the route table, but it is not like public. Then you are not supposed to use this one, right? If I need a path that is public, then you can track it. You can just, but it is not like that. So definitely we should create route table, that is we can consider public route table. Why public route table? This is entire public network. Okay. You will get clarity in half an hour. If you have any doubt, don't worry. Okay. Shut. Next. What is the next step, guys? Oh, okay. I have created route table. What is the next step? Attach to see this architecture again. This is a route table. Here two paths are there, right? One is for from where to where? You come like this way, guys, not in this way. First, internet gateway to route table. This is very important step. create or allow routing from IG to RT, public route table. Okay. Next, what is the next step? Route table to subnet. Route table to subnet. If the subnet is public, whatever instances are there in that days, those are public instances. No need to track again. Okay. Route from, allow routing from route table to subnet. So I can mention here public route table, public subnet. This is very important with clarity. Is this clear, everyone? Is there any private concept there? No, all are public. Okay. Now your network, everything done. Next, what is the next step? Very good. EC2 creation. Is this clear? EC2 creation. What is the next step? Very good. Connect to EC2 and host application. Is this clear? 10 points. Everyone, any difficulties here? Does route able to work for private subnet? How application developers connect to private subnet? Yes, I can discuss later. We are in the public, right? So there is a VPN concept. Okay. There is a VPN concept. We can connect accordingly. Guys, I can give clear, okay, clear information. Don't worry. So we can talk this for in connection concept. We have a 4 type of connections to approach to connect AWS accounts. One is to internet, one is to site VPN, one is to client to site VPN, one is to direct connect, one is to bastion host. We can discuss everything. Okay. Don't worry. Does route able to work for a private subnet? Okay. The same question, right? If you can give path, route table will work. Anyone has any doubts on these 10 steps? Anyone? Anyone? No? So from today onwards, may the concepts little difficult. So you should understand carefully. You just practice accordingly. If you are not practice, it's very difficult to understand these concepts. If you know this concept, 70% AWS done. Rest of all services are very easy. Depends on these concepts, these networks only. Just the 10 days. You should focus 10 days. Then you can consider 70% as done. AWS. If you are going to create RDS database, these are important. The backend. If you are going to create S3 bucket, these are important. If you are going to create IAM, these are important. All services dependencies. We are learning just bits and pieces kind of. Okay. This is not entire network. Is this clear, everyone? Online. IG means internet gateway. Okay. Otherwise, IG. Okay. Clear, right? Guys, please ask if you have any doubts. Don't compromise. What? Naga Uma. What is the difference between public and private subnet? Any example? Simple, guys. Public subnet, anyone can access. Private subnet, only you can access if you have created anything, right? If we use the same network that is private, different network that is public. If you use same network that is private, different network that is public. See, guys, I'm using same network only, right? Same VPC only, right? Inside VPC, if you want to separate public and private based on the routing, it will work. You can understand in the practical, don't worry. Just 20% understanding is enough from this theory. Okay, everything will get it from the practicals. Now, private network. What is the steps? What are the steps? Same steps only. Don't region selection. For your understanding, I'm just separately discussing here only. I can say simply one step, but it's not like that. VPC creation. Guys, don't create one more VPC for private network. You use the same VPC, okay? Just for your understanding, I'm saying. VPC creation. Next point. Subnet. Private subnet. Next. Internet gateway na. Okay. IZ creation. Your wish. No issue. IZ creation. Guess you tell me, if you're developing any private network, is this really required for IZ? Then why, what is the concept here for IZ? No. Next. Next. Very good. Route table. Private route table. Is it right? Next. Routing from some X to your subnet first. Okay. Next routing. Sorry. Routing from some X to route table, right? Private route table. Next. Very good. Private route table to subnet. Which one? Private subnet. Next. EC2 creation. Next. Hosted application. So just remember one point here. In this network, am I able to connect mobile system? Anyone? This is question to everyone. Can I connect this network using mobile system? I mean, instance. Very good. It's private, we cannot connect. Right or not? So, mobile system is there in where? In your laptop. Your laptop there in internet gateway. There is an internet gateway. So here there is no internet gateway. So your request will come and stuck here only. Is it clear, everyone? So don't try private networks. If you can see EC to private IP, that's the reason you are unable to connect. Is this clear now? So not possible. Then how we can host the application inside your EC2? If you're unable to connect, how you can download the things? how you can type the yum install, how you can write the application in VI editor without connecting. Are you able to do all these activities? Know how we can do it? How we can do it? Okay, there is a process, Bastion host process. Bastion host process. Okay, just remember this word. We can discuss separately this concept. So what we can do, first, we can connect public network. From the public, we can connect private network by using SSH concept. That is called Bastion host. Okay, if I'm not going to discuss now this, may you confuse, just you should concentrate on public and private network as of now. Once you are strong here, then we can jump how to connect. So this question I think already I got from someone. Bharat. Okay, Bharat, you will get clarity at that class. But through IZ to public instances. This is my doubt. Sir, my IG is private. Huh? How can you do it? Your internet gateway is private. Internet is nothing but public. Is this correct? Dinesh? Why should we private route table? The reason is for private network, definitely I should route from private route table. From where? I'm going to discuss now. Okay, guys. Now, again, I'm just drawing architecture. You just let me the steps now. First one is what? The good thing is, in this training especially, you are master in the architectures. If you go anywhere, if you ask anything, definitely my students first open the laptop and go to Paint and draw the architecture and explain to others. I have seen, directly. If you can go any students, if you ask you to draw architecture, definitely they face the trouble. How can I draw the architecture? So this is very, very good practice. From the architecture, you can do the job. You should prepare accordingly in that way. Okay. So I will just give you one example. Just remind me once and before end of this class. Okay. What is the next? VPC. What is the next? Subnet may be public or private. So I'm not confirming it is a public. I'm not confirming it is a private. I'm just giving red. Stop for all signals. Okay. So, okay. My request coming. So there is a EC2 mission inside. There is a EC2 mission inside. Is this clear, everyone? Okay. Now I should create internet gateway and attach to VPC. So now my internet is allowed to your network. Okay. So your request you are accessing AWS account, means AWS API. So the request will go to AWS account. If there is an internet gateway, okay. The both request match, internet gateway allow your request to internet to access. Okay. Now how to make it? It is a public now. This is a public instance. Let's suppose now. Okay. How to make it public? By creating route table here, right? Route table. RT. This is public. Okay. I should route from internet gateway to public route table. Is this clear? Next, public route table to subnet. Now these are public network. Now this is public subnet. We should do all those things. Is this clear, everyone? Now, so here is the internet. I'm able to access anything. And also instance also going to connect internet, right? In this direction. Is it right or not? See, if I'm giving m install httpd-y ping Google, then nothing but my request will go from inside server to out or not. Am I right or not? If you give the command ping google.com, so inside server, inside AWS network, I'm accessing Google. Yesterday, we have already seen wget command. Wget command, we have installed Tomcat server. Tomcat server there in public. My request will go from inside server to inside network to outside. Right or not? So here, let's suppose here the Tomcat server. Please concentrate, guys. Tomcat. I need Tomcat packages. I should install from internet only, right? So there is no problem here at all. I'm a public subnet, public instance. Everything is public. I don't have any issue. Simply go like this. I'll just go in this direction. Don't confuse. My request will go after giving wget. My request will go to public internet gateway to Tomcat package in this direction. Okay. Request to Google. Request to outside network. Okay. Request to outside network. And here, request to EC2 application. So two directions, right? Two directions, right? Here. Two directions. One request will go from your laptop to, outside to AWS account. Other request inside AWS to outside. There is no problem here. The reason is both are in public. Internet is public. Our network is also public. I can access, he can access. This is public concept. Definitely. See, your request through the route table only will go, right? Your request through the route table only will go, right? Route table, internet gateway, and see how the request will come from out to in. Same, the request will go to in to out. Same, but direction change. Path same. Right? Okay. Don't confuse here. I will definitely discuss if anything is different. Okay. Okay. So, anyone has any doubt so far? Is this clear now? Okay. Now, next concept is very important concept is, okay, I have a private instance. I have connected through Bastion host. What is Bastion host? We can discuss later. Now, after using Bastion host process, I'm able to connect my instances. Now I should do activity. I can create files. I can create directories. I can create something what I want. Otherwise, I can copy the application from one instance to this instance. My application is running fine now. There is no issue. But if I want to install any packages, if I want to install any libraries, if I want to update my instance, if I want to update my application, what I need? What I need? Guys, what I need? If I want to update my application, if I want to download anything into my server, like application, what I need? Internet, right or not? Internet. Then is there an internet provision? The private network? Then how we can get it? If you route from the public, this is also public subnet. The reason is public internet is coming. How we can get it internet? So there is a concept NAT. NAT gateway. There is a concept NAT gateway. NAT gateway. there is a concept NAT gateway. You should compare with internet gateway and NAT gateway. Internet gateway allow two requests. One request from in to out or out to in. It's a bidirectional. It's a bidirectional. Allow any direction. Like, how can I say here? Yeah. For example, this is my internet gateway. This is my internet gateway. Just I'm giving IZ. So request in this direction allow. Request in this direction allow. This is bidirectional. 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 Is this clear? So allow both ways. But in NAT gateway, allows in this direction only. Towards the NAT only allow. Towards the NAT gateway only allow the request. This is very important point. This is very important point to understand the NAT gateway concept. Sir, how NAT gateway can allow? It's a structure. It's a NAT gateway structure. There is a ports concept in NAT gateway. So one port is unable to go the direction to the NAT gateway, but in the direction port is always blocked. Okay. So design. It's a design process. We are not doing anything. Is this clear, everyone? Is this clear, everyone? Okay. Okay. Now, where should I put my NAT gateway? Public or private? Private. Everyone saying private. Okay. I should put into private. Okay. Okay. So I should create route table, right? To route internet. So to route, I have created route table, private route table. I will draw one more architecture. Don't worry. I can route to private subnet. This is second path. First path, NAT gateway to route table. Okay. Now private instance, internet required. How will I get now? How will I get? NAT gateway is in where? Inside private. Then how can I get internet first? How can I get internet? So NAT gateway place into public only. Okay. Public only. NAT gateway place into public only. Okay. And route table place here only. So route table, I can route private only. This is very clear. Now I should route NAT gateway to route table. So NAT gateway already public, right? So I'm getting internet to NAT gateway. So I have already route to NAT gateway to route private route table to private instance. Is this clear, everyone? You don't have any questions? I hope you have a questions. You don't have? You don't have any questions? Sir, if NAT gateway is in public, we already routed NAT gateway to route table and route table to private instance. Again, it's becoming a public, right? Again, it's become a public, sir. Then how we can call it as a private? Yes, I'm coming to that point only. So it definitely will public or not? Okay. Let's suppose if it is a public. Let's suppose if it is a public. So here is my laptop. Here is my laptop. My request will go to internet gateway, public route table, NAT gateway, to private route table and private instance. Is this clear? Is this clear? Everyone. See this statement. Towards the NAT gateway from inside network. Okay, guys, if you can see this statement, allow towards to NAT gateway from inside network. NAT gateway only allow one direction. That direction is what? Allow from the internal network. Okay, from the internal network means if you can see here, which direction? This direction or this direction? Outside to inside or inside to NAT gateway? Guys, tell me. The request will go from this statement. Allow towards to NAT gateway from inside network. So the direction should be where? How the direction? Like this way or like this way? First one or second one? I'll just write here. This is first. This is second. First one or second one? See this statement here. Allow towards to NAT gateway from inside network. So from this network, my statement is correct for 1 or 2? 2. 2. So in this case, who needs internet? Who needs internet? Private instance, right? I need internet to update something. I need internet to install something. So my request will go to NAT gateway and get internet from the NAT gateway and download it. Is it clear? So you have one more question, sir. Then this guy hacker is here. He has also public internet, right? This guy also come here like this way, route table, right? Is it allow here? Is it allow route table? Sorry, NAT gateway. Is it allow or not? Why? Allow or not? No. The reason is it's not a bidirectional. Not allowed. It's not works like internet gateway. So in this case, my instance private or not? So no one can access my private instance, right? The reason is my request aborted here, right or not? So this is private or not? No. Private or not? If NAT gateway also work like internet gateway, definitely it is public. The reason is, so how can I say public? How can I say private? The first agenda is the request will come from outside of the network. If they are able to access my instance or my application, this is public. This is very clear, right? But whoever comes, the request comes from the outside of the network, NAT gateway is not allowed. The reason is NAT gateway nature is allow inside network to towards network request only, not outside network to NAT gateway. If it is a work like in these two directions, like this is my laptop, this is my network, AWS network, right? Here, my laptop is there. So see this statement, NAT gateway allows the internet this direction only, right? So if I need a request, I can connect NAT gateway and get the internet from the NAT gateway. But this side, if laptop, I'm able to connect, if I'm trying to connect this instance, if I'll go this path, my request will internet gateway, after that public route table, after that public subnet, inside public subnet NAT gateway is there. If I come here, NAT gateway is not allowed. Hey boss, sorry, I'm not allowed this direction request. I can serve only the request will come inside network only. Okay, inside network only. This direction, it won't work. Then if I call a public network, whoever accessing from the outside network, if you can access, that is public. Now outside request will not allow from the NAT gateway. Then it is not a public, right? Is this clear or not? Any confusion? But instance can use internet. How? From the NAT gateway. NAT gateway already internet is there. NAT gateway already internet is there. But NAT gateway allow request only from the request will come to inside. Okay, we can allow the internet to this person. But any request will come from outside of the network in this direction. We cannot allow. We can deny. Then public cannot access this network. Only from inside I can access. But in the first case, in the public network case, AWS network, laptop. AWS network also can connect internet gateway and get the internet to install, uninstall, whatever things. But laptop also I'm able to connect SSH or 2020 port enable and connect my server. I can ping, I can do anything. These two directions it will work. But in the NAT gateway, public cannot allow. Only inside network request only allow. Okay. Is this clear, everyone? If NAT gateway is private, let's suppose if NAT gateway is private, first NAT gateway should come internet, right? If NAT gateway giving internet to your server, private server, first NAT gateway should have internet, right? So if NAT gateway plays in private, from where internet will come to NAT gateway? From where internet will come to NAT gateway? If I route from public route table to NAT gateway is there in subnet level. If I place in subnet level, the subnet enter is working like a public. There is no concept of private again. There's the reason NAT gateway put into public. We can route from the NAT gateway to private route table. Sir, if you can route, it is a public. No, public. When we can say public, outside network only can access public. Inside people are accessing. It's not like a public. Is this clear, everyone? Yes, NAT gateway use is for to access internet for private instance. This is the statement. How they can access without any public interruptions? This is the concept. Is this clear, everyone? Can I draw one more architecture, same the process for better understanding? How is the NAT gateway internet? Public subnet internet is there or not? NAT gateway, if I place public subnet, NAT gateway also internet is there or not? Instance, if you put instance into public subnet, instance public or not? That's it. You see, again question, see, we are confusing here. How will we define public and private? How you can define public and private? By routing from the internet gateway route table, right? Right or not? Where is it connected to get internet? From the internet gateway. Okay, I will maybe all questions clear from this architecture, next architecture, from the scratch. From the scratch. Guys, please concentrate. I'm not checking any messages. Okay. This is the last architecture for custom network. Global, right? This is VPC. This is VPC. So here I have 2 laptops or 1 laptop. Just think it. Next, subnets, right? I have a requirement to create two instances. One is public, one is private. This is my requirement. That's it. Sir, when we can create, we can discuss later. This is my requirement. I need to create two instances. What are the prerequisites? Simply you should follow these steps. Right? Don't create VPC again for private. Just use the same VPC. Okay. First, we should create VPC. Then we can create two subnets. One is for public, one is for private. Just we can assume. So public subnet, we can create EC2 mission. Right? Private instance. This is EC2. Then how we can say this is public and private? Okay, internet gateway created and attached to VPC also in our steps. How we can say this is public and this is private? How we can make it this is public and private? First, let's discuss on public. How we can make it public? How we can route table? Very good. Which route table? Public route table, right? How we can call this is public route table? We are routing from the internet gateway. This is the step one. So definitely this is public route table now. Is this clear, everyone? Can I call this is private route table? We have routed from internet gateway. IG. So this is public route table. Is this clear, everyone? This statement agree? Agree with this statement, everyone? Okay. Okay. Now, okay, my route table only public as of now. How to make it subnet as a public here? Public subnet. Sorry, subnet only. I'm not mentioning public and private. So I want to make it public. The reason is client is asking me to create a public instance first. So let's suppose this is the public instance. I want to make it this instance as a public. How can I make it as a public? Sorry. Connect. Yes, very good. This route table to subnet. Is this clear? There is an internet to route table, public route table to when we can convert public subnet, just route internet from this one. This is we don't know first which route table is public or private. If you provide the route from the internet gateway, this act as a public route table simply. If you provide route from route table to subnet, this is act as a public subnet simply. Is this clear, everyone? Agreed? So now my instance is public. Instance can download anything from internet. The reason is internet gateway allowed bidirectional, not unidirectional. And this guy also can access my application. This direction, both will work. Next, public got done, right? Next, private. Okay, simply I have created private instance. Now, how to make it this subnet as a private subnet? Simply, we are not tracking from the public internet gateway. That's it, right? Public route table. We are not supposed to provide this track from here to here. So it acts as a private subnet. That's it. No need to do anything. Now, if I want internet, then just go with NAT gateway. If you're not required internet, just keep as is. That's it. Nothing is there to do that. How to host application here? By using bastion host process. How to connect your instance? By using bastion host process. We can discuss how we can connect that process. Okay. Okay. Now I need internet for this instance. What is the process? Who can help us here? NAT gateway. So NAT gateway, where should I provide? Public subnet. The reason is EC2 is looking for internet. So if NAT gateway is able to provide internet means first NAT gateway will get internet from somewhere, right? If I put private, where NAT gateway will get the internet? No. So definitely I should put NAT gateway to public subnet. This is the interview question. Why? Where? 100% interview question. NAT gateway. Now, if I place NAT gateway in public, my NAT gateway getting internet or not? 100%. If you are in the public subnet, whatever device you are going to place, whether NAT gateways, EC2 instance, whatever things, those are converted into public. Right or not? The reason is your subnet is getting tracking from route table of public. Your route table is tracking from internet gateway. Okay. Okay. Now I should create private route table. Why? By route the traffic from NAT gateway to private route table. The reason is this instance is looking for internet. Next, I should, yes, very good. Is this clear now? Now path is completed. First path is here. Second path. So first path here what? NAT to RT private. Okay. This is RT private. Second path is RT private to private subnet. Is this clear, everyone? Okay. So my NAT gateway created and placed into public subnet. I have created routings, these two steps. Now let's suppose this guy is trying to access my private instance. My request will go, I'll just take other color. My request will go to internet gateway. Okay, it will allow, right? It will allow. Route table also allow. And till public subnet he reach. Now the request will go to this level NAT gateway. So here not allow. Right or not? Not allow. So you just understand not allow here. So connection refuse here. Now my instance is required internet. The request will go from this instance to private route table to NAT gateway. So NAT gateway allow. Clear? Okay. So NAT gateway allow internet to your instance. You just update the things and install the things. You can do it. So from this architecture, indirectly, outside people cannot access my private instance by protecting NAT gateway. Is this clear, everyone? To understand this concept, many people face trouble. But here we learn very easy process. Okay. To understand this concept, if we can ask anyone, they can confuse definitely. But the reason is they are not learning from the architecture. Now you know the architecture, right? Simply, if anyone asks, don't say public private or like that. Draw the architecture. Do it immediately. That is the concept. Don't by heart anything. Now, anyone has any questions? Anyone, online, offline? No, right? Sohel, I have a doubt. Yes, please. We don't have time. Just finish it early. Please, Sohel, immediately. I will share few architectures in the Telegram group. Guys, please don't add others into Telegram group. Why you guys are adding into others in this group? I'm able to see 112 members, but here we can see only 95 people, I think so, in this. Why? 25 deviations. NAT act as a private or public. NAT we can place into public. It is act as a private for outside peoples. It is a work for inside EC2 mission. That's it. We cannot say it's a public or private. It's not allow public, it allow private request. This is the statement. NAT 100% mandatory. Is there any instance without internet will work to update anything? If you want to update the version, if you want to update the packages, internet is definitely required. Okay, so hell. NAT is not getting internet from the internet gateway. NAT is placed in public subnet. So in this case, EC2 is getting internet from the NAT gateway. Sorry, internet gateway. Is there any path for EC2 to getting internet? Did I say here any path from EC2 to NAT gateway? Sorry, EC2 to internet gateway. Path is there till public subnet only. Whatever things are there in the public subnet, all are applicable for internet. In the practical, you can understand how we can select NAT gateway into public subnet. This is theory only, maybe definitely 20% deviations are there. We can clear those all doubts in tomorrow practical. Okay, please make it ready for tomorrow. Okay guys, see you tomorrow. Bye. So don't skip tomorrow.